Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to the Holmwood auction rooms. Lovely to have you all here today. Welcome to our viewers who are watching online. Nice of you to join us. My name is Bridget Andrews and I'm one of the 3 auctioneers here this morning. Let me introduce you to our other 2 auctioneers. We've got Dan Pengelly there and we've got Kyle Siebert. Now, some other key people we've got here in the room today. We've got Luke Jansen over here. He'll be spotting and recording your bids. We've got Hayden Broadbelt at the back there. He's our auction floor manager. He'll be controlling the room. So if he comes over to you, he is a very friendly man. On behalf of the company, a very warm welcome to the owners that we represent here this morning. We're absolutely delighted that you chose Holmwood and we wish you the very best outcome today. To the buyers and the bidders in the room, good luck today. Bid strong. Your consultants would have given you everything you need for today, including the LIM, the title and the contract. Now, on the front page of the contract, it has the conduct of auction. I'm going to work on the assumption that this is a new experience for some of you, so follow me while I talk you through how we will work with you here in the auction rooms this morning. In all cases, the owners have provided us with a confidential written reserve. Once that reserve is reached or breached, the highest bidder will be the purchaser. Now, if bidding doesn't reach the reserve, don't panic. It's not the end of the auction. Our practice is to pause the auction and take the highest bidder into one of these side rooms here. If we don't meet a satisfactory conclusion, we will pass the property in. So your best opportunity is here in the auction rooms today. Now, the auctioneers can nominate the sums by which your bids need to be raised. If the bid is not in the best interest of the seller, we can refuse such bids. If there is a disputed bid, we'll simply go back to the last undisputed bid and resume. Clause 2.6, listen carefully, ladies and gentlemen, this is important. The owner may withdraw the property from auction before it is sold without declaring that reserve price. And it does include that situation where we've paused the auction, we're in negotiations with the highest bidder in these side rooms here. Sometimes in those negotiations, the seller will say to the auctioneer, can you please go out to the auction floor and announce that we've withdrawn the property from auction and we've sold it to the highest bidder outside the room. So if you're sitting here waiting with extra interest, wanting to put your hand up again, you will be disappointed. So please make sure we're working with your highest bid at all times. Clause 2.5, now this talks about the vendor bid. You may hear the auctioneer use the term vendor bid. This is in the absence of your bidding, and we do not place vendor bids anywhere near the reserve price, so that will give you absolute confidence in bidding against the vendor bid. If any of our Harcourts colleagues are bidding on behalf of someone, we will identify them to you. And finally, when you hear this wonderful sound and the hammer falls, and you are that lucky last bidder, before your celebrations begin, we'll get you to sign the auction contract, arrange to pay the 10% deposit of the final purchase price, and acknowledge that you've received a copy of the REA guide. Well, that is the formal part of today's proceedings. It's another beautiful day here in Canterbury, a great day to buy a property. So good luck with your endeavours today, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll now invite Dan up, and he's going to take us to Taylor's Ave.
Thank you, Bridget. Kia ora and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Daniel Pengelly and I have the pleasure of taking you to our first property this morning, that is number 2 at 31 Taylor's Avenue in Fendleton. We'll mention our auction week has already started off well. We had 7 Maurice Street in Lincoln brought forward earlier this week by Josh Hilber's fantastic auction and sale for our Mayorvale office. Now this property on Taylor's Avenue has been brought to the market by Monty Party and Colin Zai. Where are you, gentlemen? Give us a wave. Hard working in there for their vendors. Good luck to you. Good luck to our owners this morning. Now, the property is formally described as a stratum in freehold, described as Unit B and accessory Unit B1 and B2 on Lot 1, deposited plan 15723, having the share in 830 square metres, more or less, on deposited plan 37291. That's all contained and described in that record of title that Colin and Monty have made available to you throughout the campaign. Now, settlement is proposed for the 14th of February 2025 or any other date mutually agreed in writing with our owners already. Now, the list of chattels, that remains unchanged, and I take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 through to 26 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis this morning. Now, back off Taylor's Ave is this private rear unit with garaging, carport and plenty of off-street parking for guests and family. The unique design creates interest immediately as you walk up that drive with that wonderful central peaked roof, and that flows out to a surrounding covered veranda around the house with the covered patio giving shade and cover. Flowing round to that sizable backyard, it's fully fenced. You've got space for tramp, veggie beds, and I see that there's a soccer net in there as well. The whole works for the whole family. This 3-bedroom home boasts a lot of extras. You've got the underfloor heating in the kitchen and in the bathroom. You've got a separate laundry, and that master suite, the ensuite, boasts the fanciest automated toilet I have ever heard of. It is quite impressive. The size of the backyard, the bedrooms, the school zones. This means this is a fantastic family home, setting your kids up for high quality schooling as well as weekends of play. Now, my instructions, I'm going to start the auction on behalf of my owners, draw a line in the sand at $680,000, and I look for $20,000 on the rise. $680 with me on a vendor bid, and I look for $700. The room goes quiet. They're thinking about that impressive master ensuite toilet. How much is that worth? How enticing it makes it. At $680,000. Looking for 7. First call to get into Taylor's Ave in Fendleton. Second call. Third, final call. I'm happy to move to 700 then on behalf of my owners. 700 with me on a vendor bid. I look for 720. Now's the time. We have conditional parties waiting. I would be getting into the fray. Otherwise, we'll be dealing with conditional interest this afternoon. First call at 700,000. Second, third and final. Is there any interest? Now's the time to get into the fray. 720, thank you, Emma, working with a considered buyer, I believe, at 720. Is there any further interest? Otherwise, Emma, we're going to pause and find a space to have a conversation at 720. Once, twice, third and final time. Right, Emma, let's find a space. Let's have a conversation. The auction is open and live. If anyone changes their mind, you grab Monty or Colin to get into the fray. Otherwise, let's see if we can find an agreeable price, Emma, and get your buyers a home today. And we will be back. We do have a slight change in the order. Next up will be Centennial Avenue, and then we will be back to Marshland Road. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to our next auction. It's a pleasure to be up here for 7 Centennial Ave in Riccarton. Now, Jamin Marshall and Tim Jenkins have been in charge of bringing this property to the market. Another fantastic property you bring into our auction rooms. A very warm welcome to our owners. Thank you for the opportunity. To the contract I take you, the property is more formally described as a freehold parcel, 943 square metres, more or less, certificate of title 2C219. Now, settlement date is set down for the 19th of December 2024, unless you're working to a pre-arranged date, and the chattels remain the same as per the contract. Well, what an opportunity here, ladies and gentlemen. Properties like this are a rare find. This is the perfect student accommodation like no other. This iconic property, also known as the chapel, not because students are praying for better grades, it used to be a chapel. The iconic home has housed many students over the years. Many memories have been made here. Many exams have been studied here. Many 2-minute noodles have been eaten here. I think a few crate days have also happened here, and a few casks of wine might have been had here. I actually myself did go to a gathering here many, many years ago, and if you're a rugby fan, the world's best first 5'8" actually used to live here. 8 bedrooms, 2 toilets, and 2 showers. Side by side, because nothing builds character like a synchronised shower with your flatmate or competitive toothbrushing. Plenty of heating to keep you warm in the winter, and a security system to keep those one-night stands out. The living room is huge. Plenty of room for activities, dance off. It's got wooden floors, so no stains on the carpets. It's got that shed out the back to store all the bikes, a fantastic outdoor area, well-established trees, fenced off. It's got lots of car parking space at the front. The location is superb. It's so close to the university, Riccarton. It's got that dairy around the corner as well, which will be handy for those midnight snacks. Now, I know there's a lot of students waiting with bated breath to see who is going to buy this property and if they will rent it out. So I advise you, if you are the lucky purchaser today and you're going to rent it out, give Lynn Cawthorne from our property management office. She'll have no problem finding you tenants. It's one of those properties that will rent very well and a very good rental income. All right, folks, let's get the bidding started. Who's ready to claim the throne at 7 Centennial Ave? 800? 800,000 in the back. Welcome in, sir. Good luck today. Who goes next? At 8 Centennial Ave, we travel in 25s from here. Is there 825 perhaps? At 800 down the back. First call. Second call at 825. 825 down the middle. Straight back at 850, sir. 850. Oh, 850 was just there before you, Tim. It's 875, can I say for you? 875 straight to 9, I would presume. At 875, 900 now. At 900 here down the middle. 925, sir, can I invite you back at? At 900,000 down the middle. 925, Tim? 925 with Tim on the phone. At 925,000. Anyone over here want to put their hand up? Great rental income. Make friends with all those students. At 925,000 with Tim on the phone. 950, can I say, sir? Have a think about it. Great investment property. 935 puts a 10 on top. I'll take that. 935. 940. Take me to 950. At 940 is the bid to beat. Fantastic development site as well, ladies and gentlemen. Reap the benefits now with the rental income. Develop in the future. You just can't go wrong. At 940, first call. 50, can I say? Yeah. At 950 down the middle. You're back in the lead. At 950. 55. 60. At 955 is the bid to beat. It's absolute bulletproof student accommodation. At 955, first call. 60. Yeah. 60 down. It's 60 down the middle. 2 in the race. 65 at 965. 70, can I say, sir? Sir, I haven't forgotten about you at the back. You like to come back in? A change of mind is a show of strength here in the auction rooms. At 965. 70, can I say? First call. 70 I have now. At 970. At 970. 75 with Tim on the phone. 980, sir. Get you back in front. He's giving me a smile. 980. Absolutely sure. At 980,000. At 980. Anyone over here? Otherwise, I'll pause the auction and have a talk to Tim's buyer. Absolute sure. Another 5. My job is to manage your regrets. 975's the bid. Yeah. Sorry, did I say 980? At 975. Don't know how that car ride home's going to go. At 975, first call. Second. Third call. Well, Tim, you're my highest bidder. I'm not at a level I can sell. The property is paused at 975,000. And we are still open and live, so keep in touch with us. We'll be back with you shortly.
People knew her by her will to make it whatever she put her mind to. Late night hours up the hill, serving coffee to strangers, talking about revenue. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone. She knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survive the wheel, even though she get knocked down and never showed. Dear Lily, where'd you go? Where's your heart at? Why'd you fall back? Lately your afterglow is shining brighter, waking up an easy egg. I remember her in songs, decades old, but it doesn't matter. Stumble across old memories, try to recall before they all shatter. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone, but she knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survive the wheel, even though she got knocked down and never showed. Dear Lily, where'd you go? Where's your heart?
Up to Marie, ladies and gentlemen. I take you to our next property in the catalogue. Thank you. The next property is number 673 Marshlands Road, brought to the market by Kay Caddick and Libby Laidlaw to my left here. Look at these two. A wonderful duo, very flirtatious and dancey. Now, our property is formally described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 1,068 square metres, more or less, on Lot 1, deposited plan 44574, all contained and described on that record of title that Libby and Kay have made available to you throughout the campaign. Now, settlement is the 7th of February 2025 or any other date mutually agreed in writing with our owners already. Now, that list of chattels, that remains unchanged. I do note that the SPA and security cameras are excluded, and I take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 through to 26 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis today. Now, the property itself. Now, this is in a wonderful location on Marshlands Road. The property fully fenced. When you get in, you're welcomed immediately by a huge amount of car parking. I counted at least space for 6, maybe 7 cars, whether that's cars, boats, caravans. And then you go inside, you get welcomed by this wonderful welcome conservatory. I could see myself out there reading books in the summer, looking out across the, what I believe is council-managed land. So you're going to be north-facing with reserve outlooks, which I think is marvellous for your future here. Inside, you go into the lounge, you've got that wonderful brick fireplace and a beautiful designer kitchen with that amazing scullery added on. You've got the wonderful 3 bedrooms, and that master has its own sunroom. That, to me, is premium space. I'd be locking the master door, locking the kids in the rest of the house, and I'd just be living in that master suite for most of my days. Outside, you've got so much on offer here. You've got space for veggie gardens. There's grapevines, there's fruit trees. There's a beautiful little tree house, which I was told that the young man of the house goes and has his dinner up there to escape his sisters. I mean, I would be escaping there from the family, if I'm honest, as well. And then down the back, you've got this wonderful, I think it was a former boat shed that's been beautifully updated, and you've got 2 bedrooms in there, double height living area. I think it is unconsented, but there is a whole lot of potential there, perhaps for multi-generational living, perhaps for extra income, or maybe that's your work from home office. There's so much potential, and I know that there is a lot of memories and a lot of joy tied to this house, and I think that is being offered. That opportunity to create your own memories in Marshlands Road is being offered today. I'm going to open on a vendor bid of $650,000. Look for $25,000 on the on the rise. Some marvellous levels to be talking about in Marshlands Road at $650 once, twice, third opportunity. Happy to move at $675 then. I look for $700 for a 4-bedroom home plus that unit out the back in Marshlands Road. First call. Second, third time. This shocks me, ladies, at this level. I move to one final vendor bid of $700. It's an exciting opportunity at $700,000. Well, team, look, there's no bidding here, but I'm going to pass into your capable hands for stage 3 of the campaign. I know there is conditional interest floating around, so let's get the ball rolling because we want a sold sticker before Christmas. So we're going to announce an asking price of $759,000. 4-bedroom home, unit out the back on just over 1,000 square metres. I think this represents an opportunity before Christmas at $759,000. Get in touch with the ladies, get in touch. I think we could do an open home this weekend or maybe even a viewing this afternoon if this is the home for you. Good luck, ladies, with the campaign. Good luck to our owners, and our very best wishes for the next stage and what next year holds for you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's move to our next offering of the day, and it is number 27 Ranger Street in Maidaho. It's been brought to the market by Mr. Tom Chamberlain, who I know means business because he's got a suit jacket on today for auction day, and he's a really good, honest operator. He lists good, honest property, and this is really no exception at all. Number 27 Ranger Street, a freehold title, 655 square metres more or less. Your settlement date, the 19th of December 2024, just in before Christmas, or if you're working to a pre-agreed date, that's absolutely fine as well. Inside, really good configuration, this home. I do think it makes good sense. The sunshine throughout the day just enters the home in just the right way, which obviously allows for really good, healthy living. And the indoor-outdoor flow, just brilliant. Big Kiwiana backyard. This really is bread and butter Kiwiana real estate bidders and buyers. And you've got that permanent material, plaster over brick construction. That should give you peace of mind. Inside, a couple of heat pumps keep you toasty. Good garaging. And this really is the type of property your grandparents tell you to buy. You know, freehold title, up-and-coming suburb, permanent material construction. I just think, look no further. This could be just the ticket. Number 27, Tom, let's get underway. As we look to identify the new owner at number 27, Ranger Street, bidders and buyers. I look for an opening bidder offer. I'm in your hands. Who's going to be my Dan Carter and kick things off? What do you say? Did he do the kicking off? He did? Good. Just big rugby fan. 550? Is there 550? That should be an easy start. All right, then a vendor bid at $550,000. Not a silent auction, ladies and gentlemen. Now's the time. Auction, the best place, the best time to buy. You'd rather buy today than compete with the conditional market at $550. First call the bids with me. I look for $570. Second call at $550,000. Third and final call at $550. Is there $570? Nice to meet you, sir. Welcome to the bidding at $570,000. Where to from here, buyers? Is there $590 or straight to $600? Don't let me limit you. At $570,000, first call, freehold title, a great home. Second call. Don't look past Nancy Ave Fish and Chips, among the best in Christchurch, just around the corner. Third and final call at $570. $590, nice to meet you. New face in the race. Good luck with your bidding today at $590,000, sir. There's your competition. Take comfort in it. You know it's not a lemon. At $590,000, this is good, honest property. I look for $610. Once called, twice the money now at $590. $610, was it? Just the $600. He cuts me in half. No problem at all, sir. It's $600,000. Sir, he's changed a gear. Same as you, $610. Okay, it's $610. The call bids against you, sir. $620, might I say? Once called at $610,000, front of the room. And $20 now. Fairly bid and offered at $620. I assume $630, sir. First call at $620. But $630 the bid at $630,000. Once the money now, $630. Look at that pretty picture. This is a really good home. There is room to add value without a doubt, but really the fundamentals here are so sound. First, second, third, $645. That's an astute bid, sir, at $645,000. At $645. What do we say, sir? What's the retort? $650, just 5 on top. It does put you in front, though, at $650,000. Is it another 15, sir? Or do you match the gentleman's 5? Or somewhere in between. First call at $650,000. $660. At $660,000. First chance at $660. $670. Great work. And Tom, chat at $670. Bids against you there, sir, at $670,000. You've got great access to some of the main arterial routes to get you into other areas of our region, but you're in a pretty quiet spot here at Ranger Street at $670. First call, $675.5 on the rise. Can I say $680, sir, or something stronger? At $675 the call. We're on the market and selling at $675,000 only. $680 the bid. I'm selling. You're playing for keeps now, gentlemen, at $680 the call. New name goes on the title. At $680,000 once called. $685. And 90, I assume, sir. Nice, good, quick bid there at 690. Bid against you again, sir, at 690. Fight fire with fire, maybe straight to 700. See if you can shake off the competition at 690. I sell away. 95. The door is open, sir, at 700. It's there for you to take. Get $695,000 at 700. He knows good property. Nice modern kitchen area, super sunny in the afternoon, great decking area. At 700,000, first call. I sell. 705, great bid at $705,000. Sir, the people watching this in Auckland think you're bidding on a garage. I don't think in 5 or 10 years you're going to regret this price, sir, at 705. Bids against you at 705. Can I say 710 or maybe something a little lighter? 707, no problem at all day long at 707. I sell to you at 707, unless this gentleman bids again. First call at 707. And 10, 3 on the rise. He's down a gear there at 710. Maybe that's encouraging. Would you say 715 or 713? 713. Locked and loaded, thanked and banked at 713. I sell. First call. Second call. I assume not on top, sir. At 715. 2 is the increase at 715. Folks, the question you have to ask yourselves is where do you find the next one at this time of year? Open homes are no fun. At 715, first chance. Can I say 717? 717. Great. I should have said a bigger number, sir. At 717. You are in front at 717. I sell away. My good owner Mark's put a lot of effort into this home. He's booked his next chapter. It sells. 722. I commend that bid at 722. At 722, the call and the response. Once called at $722,000. When you're sitting on that deck, I don't think you're going to remember $3,000, sir. What do you say? One last lunge. Give it a 725, see if it works. At 725. Gosh, I'm good. I'm convincing today. At 725. I wish the people in my life were as convinced by me. Sir, at 725. First call. 728. What if I told you he looks nervous, sir? At 728. I'm selling. First call. Have I found my winner at 728? Second call. I'll take $500. Let me tempt you. At 728. Third and final call. What about this lovely person next to you, sir? 500 for the good gentleman. Third call. Last chance. No regrets. Property goes at 728. Wonderful job, sir. It goes. It is gone and sold. Hey, please do come back again, sir. Stick with Tom. He'll find you something. Thanks for being here. To our buyer, congratulations. And Tom, as always, wonderful campaign. And thanks very much to our owner.
Kia ora and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Daniel and I'm happy to take you to our next property in the catalogue, being number 2 at number 127 Reynolds Avenue in Bishopdale, brought to the market by Karina Gray over to my left there. Good luck to you, Karina, and good luck to our owners this morning. Now, the property is formally described as an estate in cross lease, having a half share in 865 square metres, more or less, on flat 2, deposited plan 49146, on deposited plan lot 47869, all contained and described in that record of title that Karina and your agents have been making available to you throughout the campaign. Now, settlement is proposed for Wednesday, the 15th of January 2025, or any other date mutually agreed in writing already with our owners. Now, that list of chattels, that remains unchanged, and I take it that you have read and understood further terms 24 and 25 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis today. Now, this home has been a fantastic investment for our owners, but it is now time to sell. Solid brick and tile, excuse me, we're trying to conduct an auction here, please, Jamin. No, well, unless you've got bidders, you get out. Right, back to the property at hand. This is solid brick and tile, the lounge north facing. You've got internal garaging. You've got heaps of parking space, a generous private lawn and garden, and of course you've got that extra space hidden just around a little fence there, space for the clothesline, the garden shed, and around the back. You've got a good sized kitchen open to the dining room so you can cook while you entertain, with a little bit of separation but also a little bit of open plan into that main lounge. You've got 3 good sized rooms, so the key things here are all sorted for you. What this property does offer, though, is the chance of a deal, good value, and you can renovate and increase your own value, your own capital on this property. Perhaps you might want to turn this Burt Reynolds property into a Ryan Reynolds. Let's see. I'm going to open on a vendor bid. I'm just going to draw a line in the sand for you to get things started at $400,000. 400,000 with me on a vendor bid. I look for 20,000 on the rise to get into the fray at 400 with me. What was that, Geeta? 500. Quadruple? No, what's the 5 one? Quintuplet? Anyway, you're multiplying my bid up there to 500. Welcome in a bold entry to the race, marking your stamp on the auction at 500. Good luck to you, sir. 500,000. I look for 20,000 from there. 520, Mary Turnbull assisting a buyer. Good luck to you, sir. Good advice there next to you on your arm at 520. And 540 straight back with Geeta and your client at 540. Do we go 560? 560 on the nod without hesitation. Is it 580? Yep. Where was that? Oh, a third entrance into the race working with Karina Gray there at 580. Good luck, team. I could see you there at 580. Is there 600? 590, cutting me in half, but I will work with it, Mary, at 590. I look for 600, sir. Do you come back at 600? 95, respectfully looking for 10. 590 with Mary and 600 there without hesitation. You've got your social proof, sir, worth it all day long at 600. Looking for 610, welcome back in, or you can wait till the end for the knockout punch if you like, at 600,000. First time at $600,000. Second time looking for 10,000. And 2. No, respectfully looking for 10. 2,000's a bit light at the moment. You give me 5? Okay, I'll take 5 at 605. Sir, I will come back to you and offer you the chance at 5 as well. At 605, looking for 610. 6.5, fourth entrance to the race. I need to wish you luck as well. Could also see you guys there at 605. Is there 610? 610 with Mary and Karina. I might need some instructions. At 610,000. Looking for 615 is my suggestion. At 610. Once at 610,000. Twice and 2. I'll work with the 2 now and 12. 12 here on the window. Do you go 15? 615, wonderful. Sounds like a horrendous time to get up, but a marvellous price to buy a house at 615. One, absolutely, at 616. 616.
Daniel, change instructions, we're on the market.
Thank you, Simon. Karina, congratulations to our owner. We're going to sell the property today at 616 here, unless I see further bidding. Now's the time to sweep in, sir, at 616 once, twice, 618 and 20, can I say? 18 here at the back with you, Mary. And 19, ignore me, ma'am, you're determined. You've got your advisor on your arm at 619. And 20 with you, Mary. 620, haven't forgotten about you guys. Welcome back in at 620. Is it 21, ma'am? 21st?
I'll take 625.
625. Oh, good. You're ignoring me in a great way now at 625. Bold bidding at this point. This is what puts the others off and makes it yours at 625. For the first time, it's $625,000. Second opportunity. Third and final warning. I sell away here at $625,000. It's going. It's going. All done, all out. Sold. Congratulations for $625,000. Immaculate buying. You've got fantastic taste, team. And congratulations to our owners here today. And we will be back shortly on Eminence Drive.
All right, bidders and buyers, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, if I could have your attention, please. Let's move swiftly along in our catalogue today. I offer you 131 Summerfield Street in Summerfield. It's been brought to the market and ably marketed by Zanny Paulson from our Fendalton office. I know she's thoroughly enjoyed working with our vendors, Mads and Malcolm. For them, this is an end of an era. They've loved this home for so many years, but they're very excited to hand over the keys to a lucky new family. And the contract describes the property as a freehold title, 505 square metres more or less. Settlement date, the Thursday, the 16th of January 2025, or by mutual agreement, if you're working to a pre-agreed variation, that's absolutely fine. Best of British with your bidding today. This home, I just think, has such sweet street appeal. Really a cute character home, but it really offers so much more than meets the eye from the street. Beyond the front fence, inside the home, full of character. It's got all of the character charm you would expect from a home built in this era. It's been beautifully maintained and yet modernised. I love those black accents throughout the home. Really fantastic facilities, big open plan, a living, dining and stylish kitchen. The bedrooms are all generously proportioned. And then, ladies and gentlemen, you've got the bonus of this post-quake consented sleep-out space at the rear. Now that offers such versatility to a growing family. I know our vendors, their young people are not so young these days, but they absolutely flourished in this home and in this family-friendly community. You've got excellent school zoning, of course, Cashmere High School, Christchurch South and Summerfield Primary, a trifecta of terrific schools. That sleep-out's got brilliant facilities, workshop space, study space. Hey, the choice is yours. It could be the most enviable teenage retreat as well. And there's not much mowing to do here. Really easy care is this property, and I think most importantly, uber private. Plenty of room to sunbathe however you like. Bidders and buyers here at 131 Summerfield Street. You're just a hop, skip and a jump to some fantastic eateries and cafes and bars, and of course on the doorstep of all of the adventure and excitement of our Port Hills. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get underway here at 131 Summerfield Street in Summerfield. Who starts us away with an opening bid? Make yourselves known. Let's get underway and hopefully work to hand over the keys in the coming weeks. What do we say? Is there 800 perhaps? That's a sensible place to start, I think. What say you? If you don't, bidders and buyers, I will at 800. Hey, nice to meet you, sir, at $800,000. At 800, my lamp lighter, best of luck today at $800,000. A superb choice, sir, I must say, at 131 Summerfield Street. First call at $800,000. Second call. I look for competition for this good man. Third and final call at $800,000. Any bit of it? Sir, I'm going to place a vendor bid at 825. Encourage you to come back into the fray at 850. A bid on behalf of my owners, certainly not for sale, at 825. Many happy memories have been made at this address. The same will be true for you, sir. At 825, can I say 850? At 825, the bid's with me. Just the 15 on the rise. At 840, I'll work with you, sir. Reluctantly, I think it's worth more than this, sir, but let's work together at 840. First call at $840,000. Second call at 840. Third and final call at $840,000, ladies and gentlemen. Any better bid? Any better offer? All right, sir, I probably could and should vendor bid again, but you appear to be my only bidder, so let's just pause and have a conversation. Not for sale at this level, clearly, but we'll find some privacy and have a chat. Auction is open. Bidders and buyers, any change from the room, conditional or otherwise, please let Zanny know. Back with you very soon. Just this gentleman here.
If I could have your attention, please. I take you back now to number 2 at 31 Taylors Avenue in Fendleton. We paused some time ago on a live bid of $720,000. There has been some robust discussions and our owners have decided to activate their right under clause 2.6 of the contract, and I'm happy to say they have withdrawn and sold the property. Congratulations to our owners. Congratulations to our new owners. It is a marvellous result there, and we will be back shortly on Wilmart Street. Thank you so much. Kia ora, ladies and gentlemen. We move into our 11 o'clock section of the catalogue. I know a few of you have joined us since 10 o'clock, so I'm just going to run through the rules and how we conduct our auctions here, make sure we are all on the same page. Now, our properties today are being offered for sale subject to reserve prices, so if the top accepted bid matches or betters that reserve, then you'll be purchasing the property. As auctioneers, we'll nominate the sums in which we want to raise the bidding, so it might be 20,000, 10,000. We also may refuse any bid if we do not deem it in the best interest of our owners. If there's a lack of bidding, then we may choose to bid on behalf of our owners. If we do that, we'll let you know that that's what we're doing by referring to it as a vendor bid, and we'll only do that under those reserve prices that I just mentioned. Now, something that people often don't know about auctions is that our owners can withdraw their property from sale at any time. So that's up to and even during the auction. The key thing where that becomes relevant is if we pause with the top bidder, we go out of the rooms to have a conversation, the owners can choose to withdraw and sell to them and not come back into the room. So my best advice is simple. Hold the top bid so that you're either buying the property or you're the one that we're talking to first. Now, the key thing though, when you hold the top bid at the end of the auction and you buy it, signified by the fall of the hammer, like so, then I'm going to need you to join our agents to sort three things quite promptly. Firstly, you'll sign that memorandum of contract and acknowledge you've received the approved REA guide. Second, you'll arrange the payment of your 10% deposit. And third, you'll complete the GST information in Schedule 3. Does that all make sense? Is that all what you're expecting here today? Few of you still with me. Fantastic. Well, we're going to move promptly into our first property in the 11 o'clock section. That is number 3 at 7 Wilmart Street in Papanui. Brought to the market by... Thank you. We commenced the auctions. Thank you, Tony. Brought to the market by Alex Neat at the back. Alex, give us a wave. And Tim Harris. Wonderful work there, gentlemen, into the fray, ready to go. Now, the property itself is an estate in cross lease, described as Flat 3, deposited plan 69646. On Lot 1, deposited plan 67688. All contained and described on that record of title that Alex and Tim have furnished you with throughout the campaign. Now, settlement, that is proposed for Thursday the 19th of December 2024 or any other date that you've mutually agreed in writing already with our owners. Now, I do take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 through to 26 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis today, and that list of chattels, that remains unchanged. So, Wilmart Street here, we have potential. 3 bedrooms. This is a weatherboard beauty. It's vacant. It's ready for its new owner to get straight into it. You've got that open plan kitchen, a little bit of separation with that lounge. You've got a garage as well as off-street parking. You've got a fully fenced front yard. There we go, getting that alliteration out, as well as the fully fenced backyard. If I was buying that, I'd be maybe opening up that back porch, adding a deck there, having a bit of entertaining space out the back. This is an entry-level opportunity into Papanui and a chance for you to take that opportunity by the horns and put your work in to add to your wealth. So, who says why not to Wilmot today? I'm going to open on a vendor bid of $200,000. I look for $20,000 on the rise. That's right, you heard it, $200,000. And I'm talking about a property in Papanui. That is very exciting. I look for $20,000 on the rise. Often the person who starts is the one who ends in our 220. Welcome in, ma'am. Good luck to you today at $220,000. And I look for a further $20,000. Welcome in, sir. Good luck to you at 240. Ma'am, I come back, the game of tennis. Do we go 260? 260, thank you so much, sir. Back to you. 280 on the nod without hesitation. And 300 beckons, ma'am. 300 straight away. Anyone else is welcome in at any point at 300 and 320, sir. 320 right away on the wall, working with Tim there at 320, 340, ma'am. See, we've got phone a friend here on the phone at 320. 330, I'll work with you in your 10s at 330, sir. I'll offer you the same, or you can stay strong with those 20,000s. And 5, no, too early for 5, sorry, sir. Looking for 10 at 330 here. Looking for 340. 340, another contender into the race. Good luck, sir, at 340,000. Third person in the race. Sir is at 350. At 340, ma'am, look for 350. 340 000. It's exciting levels in Papanui, 3-bedroom home. All right, I'll work with the fives. I'm hearing it on all sides at 345. Sir, offer you the same. Would you go 350? You saved that, you kept that 5 in the back pocket before? You will, sir. You'll jump on that opportunity at 350. Without hesitation. I can see the work boots on. You're ready to get stuck in this afternoon, I reckon, at 350,000. 55. You got your social proof that you're buying well at 355. Is it 60? It's 60. So you're welcome back in at any point at 360 here. Is it 65? First time at 360 with you. Second opportunity. 365 and 70, do I say? On the nod, without hesitation. Young but determined at 370. I needed to sort my life out. At your age, I wasn't buying property. This is, I need lessons from you, I reckon, at 370. Is it 75? Welcome back in, sir, at any point. Once called, then, at 370. And 5. And do I go 80? 80. Without hesitation, knocking back the coffee. Very relaxed here, sir. Ready to buy, I reckon, at 380. Looking for 85? Is it 82 then? No, off the phone, hanging up. All done. Wonderful bidding at 380. Not a level I can sell to you at 380, but we're going to have a conversation. Sir, any further interest? Otherwise, I pause here. Give the room full warning at 380,000. Once we go into the rooms, it may be sold outside the room and not come back. Once, twice, third final opportunity at 380. Well, I'm going to pause then with you, sir. We're going to find a room. Let's have a conversation, see if we can get you a home today. The auction is open and live. If anybody changes their mind, please grab Alex or Tim and get involved into the fray. Otherwise, the auction is open at 380 and we will resume shortly with Quinns Road. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. I take you back now to 7 Centennial Ave in Riccarton. We left the lectern on a live bid of 975,000. We've had some negotiations, some long conversations outside the room, and under clause 2.6, the owner has authorised their right to withdraw the property. And Blair in Hamilton, I don't know if you're watching online, congratulations, you are the new owner, you're going to the chapel, the property is going and sold. Congratulations, thank you to our owners, thank you for the opportunity, we'll be back with you shortly. Oh, the price, sorry. I'll just let you know what that price is, that increase was 1,080,000. Thank you.
All right, bidders and buyers, thanks very much for patiently waiting. If you are just joining us at the Holmwood Auction Room, welcome. It's great to have you with us. Welcome as well to those joining us at holmwood.co.nz. It gives me great pleasure to introduce Kay Caddick from our Ireland 2 office. Kate, really good auction lister, and she lists some quality property. This is a superb opportunity in an up-and-coming neighbourhood here at 174 Quinns Road in Shirley. Kay, I know you've enjoyed your times at these open homes because it is such a tranquil setting, but more on that in just a moment. It is a freehold title, hang on a minute, that's the wrong property. I was going to say 655 square metres. That is just not enough, is it, Kay? One moment cooler. It is a whopping 1,287 square metres, which, of course, a small portion of that will be the driveway, but nevertheless you have effectively a very, very sizable parcel. It's tucked away from the hustle and bustle of city life. You can't really hear any road noise whatsoever, nestled on a rear parcel. And then the home was just so surprising to me, full of character, really a distinctive character charm throughout this home. There is plenty of opportunity to enhance and add value. It has been in our seller's family for a number of years. Many happy memories have been made at this address, and you see that gorgeous established garden. Maybe you look to treat that as a blank canvas, but it is absolutely immaculate and so pretty in its current state. You see that good garaging there. It comes with the bonus of a studio space. This home has one of the most impressive conservatories I think I've seen. You'll get plenty of sunshine. It's just the spot, I think, for a cup of tea or a good book. Ladies and gentlemen, this is good real estate, bread and butter stuff. The fundamentals are so good. I really encourage you to bid today. Let's get underway, Kay, at 174 Quinns Road in Shirley. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm in your hands. 650. I didn't quite hear you there, Chris. It's 650,000 and 660. Don't forget your roots, 660 and 70 the call. And 80. At 80 now, I like a good quick auction, gentlemen. Hurry up at 680. Oh, just the 5. A change of pace at 685 the call. 700. And 700. I like your style there, sir, at 700. What's the response there? At 700,000, surely there's a better bid there, folks. At 700,000, price per square metre, cheap as chips, I would say, at $700,000 first call, second call, third and final call. Sir, as my colleague Bridget said today, our job is to mitigate your regret. You wouldn't put another one on top? Why don't you ask your mate over there? At $700,000, no better bid. All right, folks, I can't quite settle you at this level. We need to have a quick conversation outside of the room. Auction is open. It is paused at 700. Back with you very soon.
Kia ora, ladies and gentlemen. I take you to 90 Torta Street in Riccarton, brought to the market by Don Yee. Dressed to the nines, Don. Looking fantastic today. This property, formerly described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 581 square metres, more or less, on Lot 2, Deposited Plan 71671, all contained and described on the record of title that Don has provided to you throughout the campaign. Now, the settlement is proposed for the 19th of December December 2024 or any other date that you've agreed in writing with our owners already. Now, that list of chattels remains unchanged, but incredibly impressive. You've got the double door fridge, washing machine, dryer, you've got the night store heater, you've got Panasonic TV in the family lounge. The list goes on. There's a lot to come with this property. I do note, Don, that gas hob and the burglar alarm are being sold in an as-is condition. And I do take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 through to 25. You bid, you buy on that basis today. Now, Torta Street is a wonderful location with a fantastic reputation, zoned for Christchurch boys, Christchurch girls, high schools. You've got Riccarton Bush within walking distance, which means those renowned weekly markets on Saturday are going to be your weekend jaunt to get you up and going in the morning. This is a sizable family home with large flowing living areas and multiple spaces for the family to relax and entertain in. You've got 4 large bedrooms, they're all well sized, and the layout of the home allows for various options of living, whether that be working from home, perhaps a wing for multi-generational living, or just space to rest and sprawl. You've got brick construction, double glazing through most of the home. You've got beautiful wooden trim and neutral white tones throughout, and this is just an easy property to say yes to in Riccarton. My instructions on behalf of my owner, I get the bidding underway at $1.2 million, and I look for 50,000 on the rise. 1.2 with me to get yourself into Riccarton. Exciting levels to be talking to. At 1.2, I look for 50,000 for the first time. Second, third time, happy to move to $1.25 million at 1.250 with me on a vendor bid, and I look for 1.3. Should be no hesitation in this location with a home of this size. Once, twice, thrice called. Vendor bid then with me at 1.3, clearly worth more than this at 1.3. Don, I'm surprised at this level. There should be more arms in the air than a Taylor Swift concert at 1.3, but I'm going to pass back into your hands to work with the conditional market. No further interest, right, Don? Back to you for 1.3. I wish our owners the best of luck with the next stage. I hope there's busy open homes this weekend. If you've got interest above that level, get in touch with Don. The property is vacant. He can take you through this afternoon. There is a lot to fall in love with here at Riccarton. Great sizes, great amount of spaces in a fantastic location. Good luck, Don. Good luck to our owners. And we will be back shortly on Cashmere Road in Hoonhay. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, maybe a bit strong on the testing there, sorry. Turn your attention, ladies and gentlemen, back to 174 Quinns Road in Shirley. We left the room on a live bid at $700,000. A quick discussion with my sellers. This home has been very important to them and their family for quite some time, but they are very excited to hand over the keys to a very lovely purchaser and her other half. There was a nominal increase of $5,000 to $705,000, and my owners have said at that level we sell away. Is that correct? At $705,000, bidders and buyers last chance at 174 Quinns Road. First call at $705,000. Second call, $1,000 puts you in front. Third and final call at $705,000. Ma'am, you're saying hurry up, hey, Kyle. At $705,000, property goes. It is going. You're going home to Quinns Road. Gone and sold. Thanks very much to our sellers, to our purchaser. I think you'll get along really famously. As always, Kay, wonderful campaign, and all the best with your next chapter, gentlemen. Back with you with an update very soon.
If I could also have your attention, please, for a moment. I take you back now to number 3 at 7 Wilmart Street in Papanui. We paused some time ago at $380,000. There's been some robust discussions, and I believe, sir, there's been an increase to $420,000. Confirmed. On the nod. Thank you, sir. And I look to our owner, and I've got the thumbs up. We sell away unless there's further bidding at $420,000. Once, twice, third and final time. Congratulations, sir. It's going, sold. Be very happy there. And we will be back with you shortly on Cashmere Road. Thank you so much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Our penultimate offering of the day is 168 Cashmere Road in Hoon Hay. It's been brought to the market by Marie Sherry from our Island 2 office. Nice to work with you again, Marie. I know you've really enjoyed working with our owners. They are the most lovely, fastidious people. That is reflected throughout this home. It's been beautifully presented and beautifully maintained in during their tenure. It is, according to the contract, a freehold title. Another big parcel today at 1,012 square metres, more or less. Lot 11, deposit plan 13043, and the certificate of title. I don't need to mention that, but I should mention the settlement date, the 22nd of January 2025, that being a Wednesday. You might be working to a pre-agreed date. Now, this home was built in an era where good workmanship and solid construction was absolutely the norm. If it's brick, you give it a tick, says my granddad. And I was most surprised to find out that this home had been extended. I think it's a very thoughtful and very clever design. The configuration of the home just flows beautifully. It's natural. It makes so much sense in terms of modern family living. Interconnected spaces, 3 living areas, so there's room for everyone and plenty of room for the tools, the toys, and the teenagers. Now, the teenagers have great schooling, of course, Cashmere High School zoning. Love that big backyard. As the temperatures continue to rise, that swimming pool, I think, is just an absolute bonus. You've got that wonderful workshop space as well, generous bedroom accommodation, great bathrooms, clever storage solutions throughout this home. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm at risk of going on forever, so let's just identify the new owner of number 168 Cashmere Road. Marie, I'm going to open vendor's instructions at $750,000. Bidders and buyers, where to from there? Yep. At $750, and what shall we say, 800, sir? At 800 the call? And was that 950? Oh, reasonable bid, sir, at $950,000. What's the response there, sir, at 9? Where was that? 975.25 on the rise. Great schooling, great neighbourhood, straight to the million. It's straight to the million there, I look. And 110, just the 10 on top. Thank you, sir. It does put you in front. And what was that, 20 on top, sir? At $1,030,000 or $1,020,000? I'm paid to be cheeky, sir, at $1,020,000, no problem at all. At $1,020,000 and $1,030,000, great work. At $1,030,000 now. And 40, Marie, conversation at $1,040,000. 45. And 45. Nick, I look to you at $1,045,000. 55, we sell away. At $1,055,000, was it, sir? Your bid at $1,055,000 and 60. Great bid, sir. At $1,060,000 and 65. Slow and steady wins the race. And 75 the call. Substantial home, single level. It'll be popular when you go to sell it, though I suspect that might be in a few decades' time. You'll be very happy here at $1,075,000. New interest is welcome. I sell today. $1,080,000. Matt Dawson, and 85 the call, and 90 the bid. 95 now, 1.1 and 5. 1105 110 1110. Clary at $1,110,000. 120. He looks to stamp his authority. There's another 5 at 1125. 130. 35 the bid. 40. And 40. I sell today. Great amenities. And 45. 50. And 50 the bid. At $1,150,000. And 5 at 1155. 60 the call. At 1160. And 65 now. 70. And 70. 75. 80. 80. 88. 95 at 11 and 95. 1.2. You'll be in that pool. And 5. You'll be very happy indeed at $1,205,000. First call. And 10 on top. 210. 210. Great work, Matt. 215 the call. At $1,215,000. Big decisions made in the auction room, folks. It's single level, it's brick, substantial living, great school zoning. It's in a suburb that has been popular every year of my real estate career. 122. First call. Maybe 3 on top. 23, just the one. All right. You're in front, sir, just by a nose at 1, 2, 2, 3. 24. 25. And selling. First chance at $1,225,000. Second call. There are many in the market that believe it's heading in one direction, folks. Stop the clock, buy today. That's a good start at 1,230. At $1,230,000, who knows what next year holds? Maybe a nice strong 10, sir. See if you can shake them off. At $1,230,000, what can I do to convince you, sir? What if I told you I live around the corner? At $1,230,000, any better bid? Any better offer? At $1,230,000, any dark horses waiting to pounce? Now's the time. I'll count it down 3 times and then I sell away. 168 Cashmere Road, maintained to within an inch of its life. Our owners were all over it. That's going to be good for you. It's going to be good for your lifestyle. At $1,230,000, first call, second call, third and final call. Last chance, sir. What about $500? No, Matt, would your clients like to improve their offer? At $1,230,000, the property goes. It goes. Congratulations, it is gone and sold. Hey, to our underbidders, please stick with Marie. She'll find you something suitable. Congratulations to our purchasers and to our sellers. Thanks so much for the opportunity. Wonderful job. Back soon.
All right, everyone, if I could have your attention, I take you to our next property in the catalogue. That's number 4 at 9 Innes Road in St Albans, brought to the market by the father-son duo that is Stephen and Jack Marshall, either side of me. Now, this property is formally described as an estate in freehold, comprised of 214 square metres, more or less, on part lot 1 being proposed for lot 4, LT plan 600548, on deposited plan 12328, all contained and described on that record of title that Jack and Stephen have provided to you throughout the campaign. Now, the settlement date is proposed for the 31st of January 2025. or pursuant to further terms of the sale on clause 24, whichever is the latter of those two. Now, I take it that you have read and understood further terms 23 through to 26 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis, and that list of chattels remains unchanged. Now, this is a rare gem, a spacious and brand new 4-bedroom townhouse with double internal garaging within walking distance of Mirrorvale Mall. That is a fantastic opportunity. The exterior, it's handsome, clad in dark cedar, colour steel and concrete panels, and it is situated at the rear of the complex for quietness and privacy. The living area is bright and inviting with those warm wooden tones of the flooring and those double stacker doors opening up for summer breezes. That north-facing courtyard is well decked out, and it also connects to that all-important second living room that these townhouses so often don't have. It is attention to detail here in this figure and ground architect's design that I was most impressed by. There's a good sized laundry and storage area in the garage. You've got a well placed downstairs toilet and a sizable storage cupboard. You've got that walk-in scullery off the kitchen, which I just love. You've got LED cabinets and underbench lighting. Upstairs you've got that study nook off the hallway, as well as 3 separate storage cupboards. It's those wonderful extras that I think that make a home, and I haven't even mentioned the well-proportioned master and that sizable walk-through robe and ensuite. Now, I'm just going to get it underway on behalf of my owners at $1.1 million, and I look for 100,000 on the rise at 1.1 in St Albans on the edge of Mirrorvale. Exciting numbers. If you don't get into the fray, I will at 1.1 once, twice, third time. Happy to move at 1.2 then on a vendor bid, and I look for 1.3. Easily worth this, clearly worth more all day long at 1.2. Once, twice, thrice called. I'll do my one last vendor bid, Jack and Stephen, to 1.3. Clearly worth more than this. An exciting property at 1.3. If I see no interest, Jack, I do know that we have conditional parties waiting to talk this afternoon, so I'm going to pass back into your and Stephen's hands at 1.3. Clearly worth more than this, an exciting opportunity. All the last touches are being put on it at the moment. It would be exciting to start the new year in a brand new home on the edge of Mirrorvale. Good luck to you, Jack. Good luck to our owners. If you've got interest above this level, I think we could be doing a viewing in 20 minutes, Jack. Absolutely. So get in touch with Jack and Stephen. Good luck to our owners. I will stay updated as I love what you've been developing here on Innes Road. And we'll be back shortly with an update on Summerfield Street, which is just in negotiations.
Like a dart, 넌 내게 fly, parabola. You tell me all the right things left and right. That you say what you wanna say. Time machine을 타고 시공간을 넘어. Oh yeah. Diving 점점 내 마음이 너라는 리듬에 춤을 춰. 'Cause boy you make me feel brand new. Look at me now. I love you through and through. It's true. 더 가까이 와. Boy there ain't no other way. 나를 정했어 난. Marching to the beat of my drum here on. Doing what I gotta do. No other frequency. Channel elevate. Oh yeah yeah. 이미 걷잡을 수 없는 느낌도 설레임. Falling hard. 'Cause boy you make me feel brand new. Look at me now. I love you through and through. It's true. 더 가까이 와. 'Cause boy you make me feel brand new. Look at me now. I love you through and through. It's true. 더 가까이 와. Oh yeah. 이제 내게 달려와. 그대 봄에 나를. 'Cause boy you make me feel brand new. Look at me now. I love you through and through. It's true. 더 가까이 와. 'Cause boy you make me feel brand new. Look at me now. I love you through and through. It's true.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we turn your attention back to 131 Summerfield Street in Summerfield. We left the room on a live bid at $840,000. There was some good discussion outside of the room, and our buyer has graciously agreed to increase that bid to $915,000, 915, and my sellers, they say we sell at $915,000 after many happy years at this address. A new owner will take the reins here at 131 Summerfield Street at 915. We're on the market and selling. First call, $1,000 puts you in front. Second call at $915,000. Third and final call at 915. Any better bid, any better offer. The property goes, it's going, it is gone and sold. Hey, to Mads and Malcolm, thanks so much for the opportunity. All the best with your next chapter. And congratulations to Mike and Peter. Thanks very much for being here. That concludes our day here in the Holmwood auction room, ladies and gentlemen. We've got another round of auctions next week before Christmas. And if you are looking for any real estate related advice or auction method advice, please give your local Holmwood agent a call. We'll see you next